We are back with another video going into show weekend number 2. Now, by the time you've seen this, the previous show video is going to be uploaded to the channel. So if you've not watched that already, go check it out. Now, that was done by Cam, the videographer for the day. But today, or this weekend, is going to be done by me. So yeah, we are just packing up, getting shit ready, getting the clothes ready, getting the trunks sorted. Yeah, these are what I wore at the weekend. We didn't buy 2 sets of trunks because fuck that. But yeah, we've got everything packed, got the clothes ready. Now, the plan of action for today. This camera is fucking heavy. The plan of action for today, meals prepped. That's already done this morning. Time right now is about 9:05. We are going to be setting off at about 10:30. So meals are prepped, meals are packed. The bits that I'm going to need for tomorrow is packed as well. We've also got the cookie slab out the freezer and we have put that into the bag to defrost. So I'm looking forward to that post-show. But yeah, tomorrow, the way that it's kind of going to run, we are going to be getting a tan at 7 in the morning. So I'll take you through to that. Then we're pretty much just going to be chilling. The show starts at 11. I'm the 4th class on, so competing in novice bodybuilding. So I'll be on at about 11:30. So earlier one this week, which is going to be nice. Just get to feed up a little bit earlier into the show, and then obviously we'll see what the result is, see who's there, see who turns up. Hopefully it's not just me on the fucking stage this time. There was a couple of us on stage over the weekend, last weekend for the last show, but that was combined classes. In my class, I got a first, but I was the only one there. So for me, I don't really class that as a win. Yeah, I've got a gold medal. It signifies that I won. Did I bring a good package to the stage? Am I happy with it? Yeah. Do I class it as a win? No. No, because it was just me on the stage. So this weekend, hopefully, there's a bit of competition here. There's a couple of people on stage, so I've actually got someone to compare against, rather than just it being me and then getting a gold medal and walking away thinking, well, not again. So yeah, we're getting everything packed now. Not going to be waffling on too long. Going to try and get as much footage as I can, travelling down to Birmingham today. But yeah, today's going to be a bit of a chill one. Get to Birmingham, get to the Airbnb, get the shit out, unpack the stuff, go for a tan at 5, probably have a little mooch around a bull ring. And yeah, then we're just going to get our feet up and chill until tomorrow. But that's where most of the footage is going to come from. It's going to come from the show itself. So yeah, excited to take you over the weekend, take you through the weekend and take you through the show day and how it's going to run. And hopefully you enjoy the video. So sit back, relax. Like the video before you've even watched it. Do us a favour, being grafting throughout this whole prep with the videos and trying to make sure that I bring you guys some content. And it ain't going to stop. So yeah, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, just enjoy the video. Hold up. Wait a minute. I forgot to kind of run you through what the actual plan is today with food. So let me just take a seat because this camera's fucking heavy. So yeah, today in terms of what the plan is going to be with food. So I've had a meal. I've had 2 meals already. The way that we're kind of running it is just the whole process right now is to dry out. So over the past 2 days, it's just been carb loading, sitting between 550 to 800 gram of carb. So the first day we did 800, second day we did 550 or 600. Today is just a process of pulling back any extracellular fluid, things that are like fluid that's sitting outside of the muscle. Essentially what you're trying to do is dry off. You're trying to take out any of the fluid that you've kind of maintained from the carbs that you've had over the past couple of days when you're carb loading, just to bring a dry package tomorrow or for the show day. So essentially what we're doing today is pulling back completely with carbs. Just protein, fats, a little bit of veg in the morning in the first couple of meals. Salt is getting loaded into the first 3 meals, and the final 2 meals there's going to be no salt. And water intake is going to be looking at about 10 litres. Caffeine intake is doubled, so we're increasing the amount of caffeine because of just trying to promote diuresis. So protein is a natural diuresis promoter. And then we've got caffeine. Again, it's going to help with flushing out any fluid, which again is going to promote diuresis. Diuresis is the process of flushing out any extracellular fluid. And then yeah, we are going to be done eating and drinking at 3 p.m. So yeah, just wanted to give you that update as well, because that is an important part of this process in the drying out phase. So yeah, the meals are going to be pretty much looking like first meal, 100 grams of smoked salmon, which I've already had, 2 eggs, veg, salt, pink salt. Second meal, 40 grams of whey, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 20 grams of peanut butter. Third meal, 170 grams of uncooked chicken, 15 grams of extra virgin olive oil, veg, lots of salt, so an additional 3 grams of salt on top of the normal intake. The final 2 meals, you got chicken, 170 grams of chicken, 30 grams of peanut butter, and that is it. And the final meal is again 40 grams of whey, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 20 grams of peanut butter. So that's it. They're the meals for the day. They're all going to be done by 3 p.m. Water intake again is going to be done by 3 p.m. And like I said, that's going to be looking at about 10 litres for the day, which is what we did last week, and we woke up as dry as a fucking bone. So we're just trying to mimic the process from last week and hopefully bring an even better, fuller, drier package to the stage. So yeah, that is the process. I wanted to run you by that because I'm not gonna be recording the meals, but it's important to know what the dry out process is, because I didn't actually talk through that last week. Obviously with Cam showing up on the show day, we'd already gone through the drying out process, we'd already gone through the peaking process, so there was no real way for me to run you by that other than what we did on the show day itself. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video, and like I said, if you've not watched that already, then please do go watch that. I've not seen it yet because I've not got it yet, but by the time this is up, I should have it. But that in itself will be a very good video. To be honest, I've seen some of the footage that recorded. It's like a fucking movie. This ain't obviously going to be as good, but you know what? We're going to try and do our best. We're going to try and make sure that this is a bit more authentic, a bit more of a vlogging style based video, and I'm going to be passing the camera to other people to be able to get footage of me behind the scenes, on stage, and all that stuff. So yeah, but like I said, guys, hopefully you enjoy the video. Hopefully you enjoy the realism behind the show weekend and what it is going to include and what we're going to be getting up to. But yeah, that is it from me. Let's get fucking cracking into this video. Touchdown in the Airbnb, so I didn't show you the bits in between, but I've got the tan. We obviously tanned at Emporium Gym. Flagging a little bit, just I've not eaten since 3 p.m. It's now almost 7 o'clock. But yeah, we're a little bit darker now. We're nice and tanned. We're going to get some shots over to Christian soon. Yeah, but the drying out process is pretty much in process. It's in the process. But yeah, the Airbnb doesn't look like it did on the pictures. Shock. But this is the bedroom. So that's the bed that I'm going to be staying on. Taking off the bedding, put some black bedding on. There's nothing to go on top of me tonight, so I am going to be sleeping without a quilt, which is okay because it's like a fucking sauna in here. We've got the tripods and that, doing all these bits, and then obviously going into here. You've got the bathroom. Then you've got the shower with nothing to actually cover the shower, which is sick. And then we've got another bedroom. This bedroom, single bed, nothing fancy. I think the wardrobe's broken, typical. The light doesn't work in here, so turn the landing light on, don't work. And then we've got bedroom number 3. So nice little double bed. My mum's going to be staying in here, because in the Airbnb, it is just me and mum's there. So yeah, it's a shithole. Birmingham is a shithole. And to anyone who lives here, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But I've never had a good experience in Birmingham. Driving around, it's like a fucking ghetto. Pure ghetto. And that's not to say that where I'm from in Nottingham is perfect. But yeah, Birmingham. Last time I came here last year, the bonnet on my car got nicked. Yeah, and bearing in mind, I was here overnight, one night, from 9 o'clock until 3 in the morning, and the bonnet was gone. The last time I was here, the time I was here after that, we had a fine for just no random. Well, it kind of deserved, but it wasn't because we paid for the parking, but I still got a fine. And the last time I was here was probably a decent experience, but that was because it was a photo shoot. So, and I wasn't here all day. Yeah. Anyway, we are going to be chilling now for the rest of the night. Not going to record too much more. There's nothing to eat. We're not even drinking. Fluid's been cut off now. I'm going to get some shots. Prep brain, zero carb brain. We're going to be getting some shots over to Christian soon. just so we can see how we're looking, how the body's kind of adapting as the night goes on. But yeah, things are looking good, bruv. They're looking good. But we've got to be at tanning tomorrow, 7:30 in the morning, nice bright and early. So we're going to get up. I've not got any chicken. I've not got any rice cakes. So the first thing that we are going to be doing in the morning is going to get some rice cakes, going to get some chicken. We've got jam, we've got peanut butter, we've got dark chocolate, and I've got a nice little cookie slab. I've got my cookie slab for when I step off stage. And there's 6 people competing in my class tomorrow, so it's not just going to be me. So wherever I place, at least there's going to be people there to compete against. So if I get a gold this time, brilliant, because that means I've actually got it off. I've got it and it's worth the gold. It's worth getting first place. If I come last, well, guess what? I'm just not the best on the day, and that's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that because at least I've got people to compare to, which at the end of the day, that's what bodybuilding is about. It's about stepping on stage with the people, you bringing your best and comparing to other people to then come back in the future if someone wants to compete again, which for me, I do, but I need more size. I'm competing in novice bodybuilding tomorrow. If I do want to compete in bodybuilding, like short, medium, whatever class I'd be in, it definitely won't be tall, but it'd be medium or short. I want to be big. I want to make sure that I step on stage and know that I can at least come top 3. Right now, it won't be the case. I'm not in a normal bodybuilding class anyway. But yeah, happy with how the looks progressing through the night or through the day. It's just now about getting your feet up, relaxing, chilling, making sure that we don't drive too much inflammation to the legs. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the camera off now, and the next clip you're going to see is going to be in the morning, and it's going to be me getting up, getting some shots over, getting the next layer of tan, and then we're going to be stepping on stage. Well, chilling until we step on stage. But yeah, I need to rest this brain because your boy's got no carbs, he's got no fluid in him. My mouth is drier than the fucking Sahara Desert, and I need to just sit down and fucking shut the fuck up. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the video so far. Not really too much going on. Hopefully there's a lot more to show you tomorrow. But yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Show day is here. Yeah, boys, that was a shit sleep. Went to bed at about 8, half 8, and now it's 10 past 4. So yeah, it was just one of them where we didn't bring a quilt, so I slept with my t-shirt on my chest, as in like that. So yeah, then it got to the end, then it got towards like middle of the night, toes were freezing, so I put it on my toes, and then I was like tucked in like a fucking Gollum off Lord of the Rings, and yeah, it was just a bit of a shit sleep, to be fair, but that was my fault, not bringing a quilt. But yeah, we're feeling dry, we're feeling tight, the skin's tightened up, which I can definitely feel. So we're gonna have a quick look on the landing. It's got to be quiet because my mum's still asleep. Zoom that, bruv. The best yet. By far the best yet. So, yeah, that's how we're looking. I don't know what the body weight is. I've not brought the scale. Don't really give a fuck about the scale at this point, to be honest. Main thing that I've always been bothered about over the past like 3 weeks since we've been like up and down with food and high days, low days and all that shit is mainly going to be down to the visuals and the look. Yeah, scale weight does play a factor in a way. It plays a factor, it plays a role. You kind of want to get to a point where you can maybe mimic the same look with a certain body weight, but with this particular day, I just thought, fuck the scale, I'm not going to track it, don't care. I just want to make sure that I do everything within my power to bring the best possible look, and I feel like we've done that. But yeah, what we're going to do, we're not going to shower because I need to leave the space on. We're going to go downstairs, we're going to take the supplements. We're not going to drink fuck all. We're not going to eat fuck all. We need to nip to the shop at about, well, when we go for the tan. So we've got a couple of hours till we set off. So I need to go to the shop. I need to get some rice cakes. I need to get some pre-cooked chicken because I didn't bring any because I'm a dickhead. And yeah, pack everything else up, chill, get my feet up. Yeah, just let the day play out. But yeah, it's early. My sleep was shit. My eyes have got bags on bags. But we're looking good. That's bodybuilding. Sick. Gosh, what day is it? Sunday. My voice is fucked. But yeah, we're going to get the supplements down now. Like I said, I'm going to try and get... Yo, that water, nah, I'm not touching that. What does Birmingham have to offer? That shit tasted like sewage water. I mean it. Right, luckily we've got this in the fridge. This is an actual bottle of water. So, yeah, that water right there, that tap water is bellyache. Pure bellyache. Do not want to be touching that. And the fact that I'm not even going to be drinking a lot anyway, I just need to take my supplements. I'm not someone that can down these without any water. You are? You're a fucking psychopath. But yeah, we're not going to be drinking too much of that. We're going to be waiting until we can get a coffee, so we're going to get a double espresso. And then probably start sipping a bit more water later into the day. The last thing I want to be doing is drinking a little bit too much water, holding a little bit too much fluid, causing a bit of distension in the stomach because I've drank a little bit too much water. So we are going to be waiting until later on until we get a little bit more in. But yeah, water and supplements is essential. I don't know how people be taking supplements without sipping on water. It don't make sense to me. But let's get serious now. Well, not too serious, but I just want to do a bit of a wrap up really. Not a wrap up of the video, we're just getting started, but just kind of a wrap up of the prep. We'll probably do one at the back end of the video anyway, but this is more of a case of like, if you have supported me throughout this, and I'm not a big channel, it's a small channel, we're 320 subscribers, like I'm hoping to be able to, it's slowed down a little bit as uploads have become a little bit less frequent. It's still been pretty much one a week, but the type of uploads and shorts have kind of decreased as your boy's gone into a bit of a show. But yeah, if you are someone that's kind of stuck around and followed me through the journey, like, know that I appreciate you. And the videos for me, putting them on YouTube is a chance to document my life a little bit more and look back on in the future and go, wow, we've come a long way. Instagram's nice, Instagram's cool, yeah, take some pictures, do some reels, whatever. YouTube's different. YouTube is one of those where I can look back on these videos 5 years down the line and be like, fuck, you know, I had a good experience. And that's why I love this. That's why I love this. And yeah, sometimes it's like, oh shit, let me just got the camera up. And I'm still getting into the habit of building that sort of habitual routine of getting the camera out and recording and making sure that I document everything properly. But I enjoy it. I do truly, truly, truly love this. So that's why I'm glad I've found this as something to be able to do. As well as like grow my social media in general, like TikTok, Instagram and all that shit. But YouTube for me is just a bit more personable. It's just a chance for me to talk to a camera, which is also talking to you. And I find that more real. I find it a bit more authentic. But I really have found something within YouTube, bodybuilding, that I really love, alongside coaching. And yeah, it's nice because it gives me another sense of purpose. It's like, okay, I've done my client work for the day. I've done everything I can to be able to help my clients, to be able to get in more clients, to be able to do the coaching side of things. What else can I do? YouTube, great. But yeah, we're going on a bit of a tangent right now, but I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you that's watching the videos, that's kind of stuck with me along this journey. Even if you've not watched them all, if you are new to the channel, then just check out the previous ones. Could I have documented things a little bit more? Maybe, but I definitely documented this one a a lot better than last year. And like I said, there's been a video out weekly pretty much from the start of prep. So if you want to go back and check out the previous videos, I look back from like 20 weeks out, you can. Then you can see how chubby my cheeks were in comparison to how I am now. And yeah, boys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about what the channel is going to do, where it's going to get to, and where we can take this and where I can take my physique, because we ain't stopping. But to finalise this little bit, like I said, thank you for sticking around. If you have watched throughout the prep, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy the videos, and if you are new around here, like I said, just check out the previous videos and check out the previous check out the start point to now. You've got a heap of videos that you can go watch, and even my last year's show video, go check that out and see what I was looking like then compared to now. But yeah, let's go check some. What? Fucking brain dead bastard in the morning. I need some caffeine. Let's go check ourselves out in the lighting upstairs and take some pictures. Done. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Can't see that. We showered. Not showered. No, we hadn't showered. Take that back. We've not showered. Teeth are brushed. Teggies are brushed. Clothes are on. We're just downstairs now. Checking pictures are taken. Sent them to Christian. Christian's just got back to me. Said, told you. Which means when I was losing my head yesterday thinking I wasn't going to look any better, I was in my own head. Prep brain, we're talking. Yeah, we've got the laptop, but we've got no Wi-Fi, so we're going to be using the hotspot. Not really doing much, to be fair. Today's not a working day. We're not going to be working today. We're just going to be chilling. So it's just about making edits, final touch-ups to a video that's coming out, which is going to be the photo shoot video, which, if you're seeing this, should already be out. So we're going to get that scheduled and get ready to upload to the channel. But yeah, I'm excited now. I'm excited. Do I want it to hurry up a little bit? Yeah, so I can get some coffee down there, 100%. But right now you can't rush that, so I'm probably just going to sit here for the next hour with the laptop. Just like that. Not doing too much, to be honest. Might get a couple of videos on, get YouTube on as well. But yeah, I will be having a couple of days where I'm eating whatever the fuck I want. Because when you've been dieting for 5 months, when you've been doing this for, well, when you've been prepping, I'm not even going to say dieting for 5 months. I did it for like 3 and a bit last time, and I still felt the same. When you've been dieting and restrictive for a longer period of time and pushing yourself to a level of restriction that is hard to do, you just want to relax a little bit. I'm not a pro bodybuilder, and even the pros out there, they will have cheats, they will have meals where they just go off and have whatever the fuck they want when they finish competing, and so they fucking should, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to finish a step off stage, see where we place, maybe do an overall if we win. If we don't win, we're going for food. Fat Hippo. If you've never been, I'm not calling you a Fat Hippo. If you've never been to Fat Hippo, it's a burger place. It's unreal. So there's one in Leeds, but there is one in Birmingham. So we're going to go there. Been there before, and the burgers are sensational. So we're going to go there. Then we're going to get dessert, and I've also got a cookie slab in the fridge, which I'll show you in a bit, which I'll probably have as soon as I step off stage. Granted, if I get to the overall, then I won't. But then it might just be rice cakes and jam. And then when I step off stage again, the cookie slab will be waiting for me. But yeah, I'm going to be eating whatever I want over the next couple of days. Whatever I want. Is my stomach going to hate me for it? Yeah, and again, if you've competed before, you know how sensitive your stomach is when you finish competing. If you get lean enough and you are restrictive enough for long enough, your stomach knows nothing else other than the food it's eating and the sort of ability to digest those foods. That's all it knows. That's all it knows. So it struggles a little bit. It struggles for a couple of weeks to be able to digest anything that's too voluminous, where there's too much food, where there's too many calories, and where the type of, not necessarily too many calories. If you have foods and meals too close together, too consecutively, your stomach's going to hate you. If you have foods that are a little bit too processed and different to what you're used to eating, your stomach's going to hate you. But you know what? I'm going to love those foods for the next couple of days. So expect some big meals. No calorie challenges just yet. When my stomach settles, and maybe when I finish Ibiza, because I don't want to go to Ibiza a fucking balloon, because I'm going on the 6th of October. So yeah, I do not want to go away too far. I want to make sure that I'm still relatively lean. And this will be the first time I've gone away to Ibiza and I've not been in off season. So it's going to be nice actually having a decent fucking rig rather than looking like a wet, soggy bag of milk. The goal is to get massive, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Obviously, we need to recover, we need to get healthy, we need to make sure that we need to get bloods done, which I will be doing when I've got back from Ibiza. Bloods will be getting booked. I will be checking where things are at in terms of health. Then we're going to be stepping into a recovery phase. So in terms of PDs, as soon as the show's done, is going to be stripped back anyway. So we're going to be going straight down to 150 milligram a test, just bringing it straight back down to what should be TRT or just above the range for TRT. And then we're probably going to be sitting there for the next 10-12 weeks, depending on where bloods are when we get them checked and see where they are. But yeah, we're just going to be taking some time away from PDs. Still going to be on TRT, obviously, and still going to be making sure that we keep that in. But otherwise, your hormones are going to tank, and if you are going to do it again, there's no point. And that is something that I made clear when I did my first ever cycle. I did a cycle where I just did testosterone and then came off completely, and I felt like fucking shit. Never again. The reason for that is you do not want your hormones to be tanking. It does not feel nice. It ain't feeling good. So the better thing to do, rather than doing these peaks and troughs where you go on cycle, come off cycle, is just go on cycle, then TRT, and then spend a period of time there, get your body in a good position to be able to push up again, and then go again. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Probably going to, like I said, spend around anywhere between 10 and 12 weeks away from PDs and being on cycle, and then we'll probably we'll be stepping back on, but we need to plan it all out. We're going to be phasing it out. We're going to be setting a timeline, so we know when we're going to be doing what and when. Yeah, I'll talk about that more often if you guys want to hear about it. To be honest, I've talked about it quite a bit in previous videos, but it's not something that I mention in every video, which I don't need to really. If you do want to hear more about the PD side of things, then I can touch on that a little bit more in future videos, including what I'm taking, why I'm taking it, or what we're escalating, if we're escalating anything, why I started, what it is that we're going to be doing in the future, what the plans are, things like that. So more than happy to cover that in the future. And in future videos, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's get some fucking work done, and let's see if there's anything that we can pack nice and early.
Yo, spoke to him alone. See, as soon as I got to the hospital, the nurses told me I'm lucky to be alive. 3 weeks later, I get a blood clot in my chest. The shit nearly killed me. And now I'm back. They don't call me the king of the north for nothing. Watch this. Alright, so mummy used to sell herself. Drop a couple rocks into a pipe and light it up. Think I didn't come from hell. My old bestie said my head's gone, it must be mental health. But I got killers in my family, in case you couldn't tell. And I didn't wanna see them niggas, so I got it hella stealth. And when I saw those idiots, I told them by myself that I don't fear nobody. I've still got ops that want me bodied, but them man are still living in a cell. And if I have to go back there, I swear I'm going in. I pray a lot these days in case I have to sin. I tell them till my mouth goes dry and I need a drink. I sleep well these days, I never miss a wink. And no, I didn't catch the virus, still this pain in my chest. A court case coming, fuck fame for a sec. I'm gonna have to stand and take judgment again, but I can look him in his eye. I have my baby to protect. Couple things I never said out loud, I've just been living with it. I gotta speak out, though it's fucking with my spirit. A school tie around my neck and hanging from the ceiling. He burst into the room, I was embarrassed when he see me, so I put it to my wrist and yeah, I slit it. Didn't cut it deep though, I gotta say I shit it. Her mummy was a nitty, but when I heard she turned one of her customers into my dad, I gotta say I really nearly did it. But I told myself I would never do anything silly. I told myself I'd take it out on niggas that fuck with me, and that's why I never lost, and that's why I'm a boss, and that's why I was the first one to rep my city. I got fake friends talking like I don't show intelligence, like I didn't demonstrate due diligence. Man telling me about my residence.